A lot of our advertisements and media news focus on fad diets and effects of fitness. We walk down the street and are bombarded by bus signs, billboards, and television commercials that prompt us to try the new military diet or buy Weight Watchers to achieve the ideal body type. The rules and limits society conditions us to put upon ourselves have crossed the line over into a detrimental effect. Regardless of the possible positive effects, there are some guaranteed negative effects that have been backed up with science. Dieters often experience physical consequences such as loss of muscular strength and endurance, decreased oxygen utilization, thinning hair, loss of coordination, dehydration and electrolyte imbalances, fainting, weakness, and slowed heart rates. Yo-yo dieting, which is repetitive cycles of gaining, losing, and regaining weight, has been shown to have negative health effects, including increased risk of heart disease, long-lasting negative impacts on metabolism, and more. Dieting forces your body into starvation mode. It responds by slowing down many of its normal functions to conserve energy. This means your natural metabolism actually slows down. Dieters often miss out on important nutrients. For example, dieters often don't get enough calcium, leaving them at risk for osteoporosis, stress fractures, and broken bones. And according to a research group in Berkeley, California, dieting rarely works. 95% of all dieters regain their lost weight and more within 1 to 5 years. Dieting also impacts your mind. When you restrict calories, you restrict your energy, which in turn can restrict your brain power. Medical studies indicate that people on diets have slower reaction times and a lesser ability to concentrate than people not on a diet. All of the stress and anxiety about food and weight that preoccupy dieters actually can consume a portion of dieters' working memory capacity. Numerous studies link chronic dieting with feelings of depression, low self-esteem, and increased stress. Dieting can lead to an eating disorder. Many studies and many health professionals note that patients with eating disorders were dieting at the time of the development of their disorder. Dieting may not cause an eating disorder, but the constant concern about body weight and shape, fat grams, and calories can start a vicious cycle of body dissatisfaction and obsession that can lead all too quickly to an eating disorder. Concern has been raised that negative and physiological and psychological effects of dieting may outweigh aesthetic and health benefits. Diets might seem like a good and healthy idea, but when you look at the science behind it all, the effects can be harmful. These effects could risk mental, physical, and your emotional health. Regardless of personal diagnosis, one should not adopt or take on a new fad diet without the recommendation of a trusted professional, such as a doctor or a therapist. One must ask themselves, are the rare positive effects worth the guaranteed negative ones? So please, thoroughly weigh your options before you decide to put your life at possible risk.